Hi, I'm Christine Lackey with Untangled Mom, where it is my intention to share with you how easy parenting can be and how much fun and rewarding it can be when we simply learn how to be more present, listen to what's being said, and respond accordingly. So what do I mean by that? I'll give you an example. So about a month ago, my daughter, who's in ninth grade in Colorado, that is high school, she's asked me if I would chaperone her entire high school class to the zoo for a field trip, to which I said, of course I would. I would love to do that. Being with you guys is so much fun. And I'm like, so are you cool with me being with you and your friends there? And she goes, yeah, Mom, my friends really like you because you like me. And I was like, what do you mean? She goes, well, because you like me. And I was like, well, all parents like their kids. She goes, no, that's not true. And I said, well, I don't understand. What do you mean? And she said, I've got several of my friends who tell me their parents just don't like who they are. They don't like what they do. They don't like how they speak. They feel like everything that they do is wrong. And that their parents have even said, you know what? I don't like you. For some of us who may be older parents, you may recall when we were growing up, a lot of times our parents would say to us, I love you, but I really don't like you right now. And do you remember what that felt like? I do. It felt awful. It was this moment in time of such confusion of, how do you love me but not like me? And I know from how I felt, and also when kids share this with me and when they come into my practice and they tell me how they hear things like this, they spin in this confusion pattern of, how can you love me but not like me? If you love me but don't like me, then there's something wrong. There's something wrong with me. And my daughter shared with me how her friends hear that a lot and how they have shared with her, you're really lucky. Your mom listens to you. Your mom likes you. Your mom will give you days off from school when you tell her you're overwhelmed and you need a break. Your mom listens to what you have to say. Your mom breaks the rules sometimes, but your mom's really good at rules too. And I was like, wow, do you guys really sit down and talk about this? And she's like, yeah, we talk about it a lot because my friends wish they could have it differently at home. And I have to tell you, that breaks my heart. It just breaks my heart because our children are no different than we are. All of us want the same exact thing. See me, hear me, love me. That's what all of us want. We're no different than our kids. And I'll be honest with you, it's easier with our kids than it is for us because we've got layers of shit from so many years that are piled up on top of us. But for our kids, let me tell you how simple it is. And here's another example. My son is learning how to play the piano, right? And I know that if I say to him, you have to practice the piano every day from this time to this time, and you have to do it this way, the resistance is gonna be there so much because he's gonna be like, first of all, don't tell me what to do and how to have fun. This is my moment of fun. I'll tell you what works is when I go, whoa, buddy, I just heard you playing. That sounded so cool. Play that again. Wow, I love hearing you play. And the other thing too is when we can be present as parents and we hear that piano in the other room, or we hear our kids singing in the other room, or we hear silence coming from the other room and we go, I wonder what's going on in there. I'd like to go and see. And we walk around that corner and we use our eyes to just stop and look at what our kid is doing. And we just watch them for a minute and let them see us watch them and be like, wow, I just really love to watch you do that. You're really good at that. Will you do that again? We're doing for them the same thing that we want. See me, hear me, accept me, love me. When they hear that, they want to be with us more. So that old little saying that teenagers are jerks and they're going to push back and they're going to talk not nice to us is bull. It's absolute bull. They might do that because they want something differently from you that they're getting. What they want is, will you please see me? Will you like me? If I do something wrong, I get it, but find the moments where you like me and tell me. It's called positive reinforcement, right? It's called telling the truth. It's called loving being a parent and really enjoying the people that are in your life that we call our children. So this is a simple moment in time to say, how can you as a mom, as a dad today, stop and simply see your kiddo and say, I see you, and boy, do I love watching you do that. Boy, do I love having you in this house. You bring me a lot of joy. How do you see them? What might it look like? Try it today and see what kind of response you get in return from your kiddo. Christine Lackey, Untangled Mom. Keep it simple, because it's really fun that way.